Hey PJs, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be reviewing slimes that were gifted to me. Obviously when I do slime package reviews, technically those are gifted to me, but these are more like they wanted my input on them or they just wanted to gift me something just because they weren't expecting a review out of it or anything, but I still wanted to show them off. These first three slimes are from Ohana Slime Company, and this first one is VHS Icy. This is the icy version of classic VHS, which is a slime that I already reviewed from them. The scent, as far as I could tell, is still the same old 90s video store scent, which to me smells musky with like a hint of buttered popcorn. Like, not, like when people say musky, it always just sounds bad, but honestly, not really. I mean, I'm not saying like it's a gross scent. I like a musky scent because it's like kind of earthy and sort of calming. I don't know, but I think it smells really good. And then of course it has the hint of buttered popcorn, which reminds me of movies, so I think it fits really well. This is definitely the icy type texture that I prefer, where it's an in-between wet and dry. So it has like the sizzles of a wet icy, but then it has the crackles of a dry icy, and then normally it doesn't have much residue at all, and that's the case with this one. I only saw like a little bit of instant snow here and there, which is amazing for an icy slime. You can also get some drizzles out of this one, which is definitely an added bonus. I know that drizzles are usually just for cloud slimes, but like they're still kind of fun with ices, and if you do drizzle this one, it has sizzles as well, which sound really cool as it drizzles. The slime has no tackiness whatsoever, which is always a huge plus in my book, and like everything about this one I just genuinely enjoy. Like, I love the color, it's overall a satisfying texture, and just everything about it is like really cool. I don't really know how to describe it, but like it feels like it's really well put together. And since I've tried this one and like the classic VHS one, I actually prefer the icy version. I think it fits a lot better with the theme, which doesn't exactly make any sense in like the overall aspect of everything, because it's like it's an icy slime. Like, how does that have to do with VHSs and stuff? But like, I don't know, I just think it fits better. Even though these slimes were gifted, I'm still going to be rating them just so that you guys get like a general idea of how much I enjoyed them, and this one is going to get 5 out of 5 pajamas. This next slime is Ripped Up Love Letters. This is a paper slime. Now the texture was changed since I got this one. This just has paper in it, and I think the new version has some plastic snow in it. There might be other things, I'm not 100% sure, but I just wanted to like review the one that I got because it's really cool because it has actual paper in it. But this slime is scented Peaches, Cream, Peach Bellini, and New York City Rain, and it comes with heart femos. The texture is definitely an interesting one. It's kind of mushy and like gummy-like, kind of dough-like as well, like if you were playing with like biscuit dough or something like that. It's very dense but still really stretchy, and it doesn't like rip too often, which is awesome. Like I said, definitely a unique texture. I remember putting paper in slime before as like a slime experiment. Whether you put paper or paper towels or toilet paper, anything of like the sort, it's gonna kind of come out the same way, and how I described it is really how it is. It's like really interesting. It's definitely not going to appeal to everyone because it's definitely out there in terms of what it feels like, but it's still super fun to play with. Obviously, when I'm filming for a review, the way that I play with slime is going to be pretty basic because I try to like show off every aspect of a slime. So I try to stretch this and like inflate it and whatnot, but if I'm just playing with this one just because, I'm not really going to do that. This is, at least for me, kind of more of the texture that I'm just going to kind of like press into, maybe poke, because it has really thick pokes to it, and that's pretty much it. It's just kind of one of those ones that you just kind of like squish really hard because you can and it feels fun. Even though the texture was changed, I still really love the concept of this one. Adding paper to a slime, or like anything that like isn't normally added to a slime, as long as it doesn't like ruin it and the texture is still fun to play with, is so cool. Because like, I don't know, it just creates a really fun texture, and like even though there's hundreds of textures out there, sometimes it gets a little repetitive, so to see ones like this, it's very refreshing. And this slime is getting 5 out of 5 pajamas. The third slime is Pet Bed. This is a plushy wood glue snow sleigh slime that is scented champagne toast, sugar cookies, and warm vanilla sugar, and it comes with a pillow clay piece and a charm. To me, this slime smells like sunscreen and pastry dough, which doesn't exactly sound that great together, but I promise it smells really good. Maybe that's just because I like the smell of sunscreen, but like it smells like outdoorsy but mixed with like a really sweet pastry, and I think it smells really good. I adore the base. It is so good. It is like so smooth and dense, kind of chewy because like it's a wood glue base. Very therapeutic. I loved squishing it. This was a really cute DIY. I loved putting it together, and mixing it was really pretty. Usually with small clay pieces like this, it doesn't normally change the texture very much. Like you can't really feel it while mixing and stuff, but it honestly actually kind of changed. It became less dense somehow. I would assume it's like the clay is airy and not dense. Words are kind of hard, but I would assume that's why. But it became more butter-like and somehow less smooth, even though it's more butter-like. Honestly, it really, I don't know what kind of science happened, but like it changed a lot more than I thought it would. I personally prefer the base more than like when the clay was mixed in, but that's just my personal preference, and I just really adored the base. And like I'm not the biggest fan of clay heavy slimes, and that's kind of what this one reminds me of. It's still an awesome slime. It inflates and gets like really airy and sizzly. Like I love how actually like airy it gets, because it's just one of those ones that feels like you're like squishing air almost because of how light it is, and those are always satisfying. I also love the color. I've really started to appreciate purple a lot more as a color lately, probably last few months, I don't know, and this one is just gorgeous. Like I don't know what this is, like a lilac almost, but it is so pretty. And once again, this slime is going to get 5 out of 5 pajamas. Next up is a slime from BFF Slime Bakery. They sent me a slime as a thank you for being one of their reviewers, which is so cute. Like when they told me about this, it absolutely made my day. And when I got the package, I was just so excited to show you guys. They sent me so many things, like these little keychains, and of course they're like little stories so you can read about how they were created, and some stickers, another sticker, a freaking bracelet which is adorable, and this little dude. The amount of times I bounced him, I was just so obsessed with him. And honestly, we need a name for him, because like I kind of want to make him like my shop's mascot or something. Like I want him to just randomly appear sometimes, because like he's so cute. So I need a name for him. Anyways, the slime that they sent doesn't really have a name, and I have no idea what it is, so we're experiencing this at the exact same time. I'm just gonna call it 4PJ Slimes, and we're just gonna go with it. So first of all, the first thing that I noticed was the scent. It smells exactly like gum, like spearmint gum, which is one of my favorite scents in slime, and it smells so good and refreshing, and like, oh my goodness, I could not stop sniffing it. It smelled so good, and it was on the stronger side too, which I always prefer the stronger scents. Oh, I was obsessed. I honestly can't tell you what the slime like texture is. The base just kind of felt light with a slight jiggle to it, and that's really all I can give you. Assembling this slime was really fun. I love the add-ins. Like it's like a sky theme kind of, because it's got like stars in it, and I think the other things are clouds and like the dark blue glitters and stuff. It just looks so cool, and like I love the sky. I always talk about how I love nature, and like especially the sky and stuff, and lately I've been like obsessed with like galaxy stuff, and like this is perfect. I love it so much. Once the slimes are mixed together, the texture turns into like a chubby type of slime with still a slight jiggle to it. It has a ton of crisp bubble pops to it, and it's kind of fluffy and like kind of bouncy, and of course it does inflate a decent amount as well, which I always love, because then it gets softer, and like everything that I just described about it kind of increases a lot, which is fun. And like I always love the bouncy type of slimes, because then I can like smack them around, and it's really therapeutic for me. I don't know if I should be concerned because I like slapping slimes for therapy, but It's fun. Everything about this slime is absolutely perfect. Like, you can definitely tell that they understand what I like, because like I just adore everything about this slime, and I'm gonna cherish this one till the end of times, because I'm just so happy that a slime was made for me. Like, they thought about me, like, you know, and made a slime for me, and like, that is adorable. Like, I'm legitimately going to cry because that is so cute. Like, I appreciate it so much. And of course it is getting 5 out of 5 pajamas. And with that, that is the end of this slime review, and I really hope you guys enjoyed. If you made it this far, comment down below your favorite gift that you've received from anyone ever, and if you feel like sharing, share what the gift was. I've been blessed with so many gifts in my life that I honestly don't think I could choose just one, but anything anime has always touched my heart. As I'm doing this voiceover, I'm wearing an anime sweatshirt, and it is just so comfy. Now I am signing off, and I'll see you guys in the next one.